what you plan on doing differently this time?
For the people that are returning to Full Metal Alchemist after the first season, what are you doing differently this time?
Whatever Mike tells me to do differently.
That's Mike McFarlane, the director.
A little drum roll I did. For me, it was so weird to do a show, to do Full Metal, and I think 6 years later come back and do it again. It's like a summer and school's back in, and you just start over again. And it's, for me, it was like it was so great to do it, and I think I feel more confident doing it now. And I think I guarantee he'll be even more grisly and gruesome, and he'll eat even more things, and it'll be graphic and awful and great.
You know what? When we finished the first series, we talked about how sad we were that it was over, but at the same time we were glad that it ended strong. You know, a lot of shows out there kind of just, you know, they kind of trickle down into they just turn into some nonsensical thing. They lose the story. They become kind of wacky, and they, as the old piece of literature says, they die not with a bang but a whimper. And so we were sad that it was over, but glad that it ended the way it did, strong. And when we found out that there was, when we heard just, I guess maybe what, a year and a half ago or so, that there was a new series, the first thing that the first thing I thought was, oh no. You mean we have to do it again? And you know, the first series turned out so great. We all had so much fun, and everything came together so well, and we had so much fun. My brother. And you know, so there was a daunting quality to having to do this again. Like, I remember thinking, what if it's not as good? What if I just can't do it? And what if I don't do as good a job, you know? So it was a little scary at first. But once we started going, and especially once new things started happening, we started seeing new characters and new settings, and Ed was no longer wearing his red coat. He was wearing that duster, that cool duster in the 60s. Then suddenly it was like, oh yeah, we know all these guys, and it all came flooding back how much fun it was. And so it started out like a little scary, but it has gotten much more fun once we got into it.
And I am playing two different characters, so the difference would be that I'm playing two different characters.
And a lot taller.
Right, and I'm a lot taller. I mean, I was a sweet, very young, innocent boy, and now I'm a young...
A Hottie McHotterson. When were you sweet?
Whoa, I was talking about my characters. My characters.
Oh, okay.
I was always kind of a brat when I was a little boy. There's no sweet innocence there.
You was always sweet.
Scribbling on the script, sweet.
All right, next question.